What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tourette Trucker channel, y'all. I know as of right now, ain't nobody coming in this live right now, but that's all good. I have not done a live in a long time. I was sitting here with time to kill, so I figured, you know, why not? Let's just go ahead and jump in a live. I'm waiting to unload. Hopefully get unloaded, shall we say. I really need to get unloaded today. That's gonna be my whole thing. I'm hoping everything's good. Trying to get into all this so forth stuff, if you know what I mean. Trying to work on having something where I can see. Because, you know, I'm getting old, I'm getting blind as a freaking bat. I need glasses to be able to see any kind of freaking chats. So it's like that. But I actually recorded a video, or so I thought. What's up, twin two mom Brenda? What's up, David and Joshua? But I was actually finally broke down and recorded a video. I was sitting back there in the back on the laptop. Of course, I've got my wireless keyboard and TV back there, and inputting all the footage in Adobe Premiere Pro to put it together. And I'm like, wait a minute, because in my dash cam has a forward facing and a front facing cameras. I got two different cameras. Well, I've got a 512 gig SD card in it, micro SD card. I've got two of them, so I swap them out occasionally. So if I know I want the footage and I don't want to take a chance on it overwriting, I'll actually take it, pull it out, pull this out my laptop, which you can see I actually have a card inside of it right now, which is the dash cam footage that I pulled was going to make a video of. So I stuck the one out of here in the dash cam. Well, lo and behold, I had the microphone muted on the dash cam in the settings. Oh, this is just one of them. Yeah, this is actually a decent customer here. I'm not technically scheduled to unload until tomorrow at 1 p.m. I got here at 10 o'clock local time. He said, yeah, well, he's like, give me a little bit, but we should be able to get you today. But it's been non-stop tanker showing up. There's still one more in the unloading spot here, another one in the unloading spot there, another one parked over here beside me, which we'll pull this up and show you here. Pardon all my flipping around, y'all know me and my lives, they get interesting. Now, how do you flip the camera? There we go. Boop, finger bop, that ain't it. There we go. We got a tanker right there. You've got one in the bay over there unloading. You've got another one unloading over there. And actually the guy in the hat right there, he's the one that said, you know, he'd come get me whenever they're ready for me. But I don't know if he's coming for me, if he's coming for the other guy. Oh yeah, he's coming for the, well, yeah, he's going for the transwood because I am actually early, y'all. So like I say, I'm not fussing. If they can give me today, that'd be great, because I know I am a day early. So I'm not going to fuss it. Anything better, anything unloaded is unloaded. What's up, CDR 897? See, I actually have to have my tablet on so I can actually see y'all. I'll go. Yeah, love baby Grogu.
Hey, I gotta take care of one more, and I got you right next, brother.
Oh, no problem. Appreciate it.
You know.
All right, appreciate it. All right, y'all, got my fist bump from him. He let me know he will get with me. Oh, I got Chuck over there in Miami. Let me know he will get me next after this transwood right here. So that's good, because actually I've already got with dispatch while I'm here in Chicago Heights, Illinois. They've already got me set up on another load, loading in Kankakee, Illinois tomorrow, delivering in Macon, Georgia. So I'll get it, head on down to Macon, Georgia tomorrow with a load. So it's a good thing he's getting me today, but see, it never hurts to actually try to get there and unload early if you can. Never hurts to ask. Now, well, I ain't gonna show you. I ain't gonna show you the bills. But on the bill, there is actually a line item that says no early deliveries. Clearly states no early deliveries with an explanation point. Yeah, here I am. I show up 27 hours early, and he's gonna get me. Because last time I was here, I was actually here from last week. I ran a load from Pennsylvania over to here, and he actually told me, he's like, yeah, if you could have got here, you know, about 2 o'clock yesterday, you know, we would have got you. I'm like, well, we called up here and had dispatch call, and they said if I'm here by 1, you'll unload me. Well, I was actually could have been here at 1:30. He's like, no, man, if you would have been here by 1:30, we would have got you. I'm like, ugh. But they do have this lot right here where we can park and stay out overnight. So that's a good thing. That, I mean, to me, that's awesome that a place actually has that. They've got a porta pot right over here. So you got a porta pot, which everybody knows me. I mean, man, I got a fridge here with chicken nuggets. Got me some garlic bread right here. I know y'all can't see it. I got all kinds of food. I got enough food and everything else. And you got a porta pot, and I got a bed to sleep in. If I can stay on your property, we're all good. I'll sit and wait till the next day. We got Jay Leatherman. What's happening, brother Tony? Hope well and blessed. Yes, we're actually doing pretty good. From Semi Ernie channel. Oh, okay. So it's good we actually got some people in here, because I know during the day it's hard to get people in here during the day. So because you're in the middle of people's things, so you know you just don't know. During the day doing a live, I know it's hard for people who are driving to try to interact, because you can't really interact while you're driving. Now, I will be honest, I do listen to a lot of YouTube stuff because I actually have Android Auto. I got the cable plugged in, because anybody knows me, they know I raise Cain and fuss because I use Android Auto for the popo. So you can see where the popo are, because Google Maps doesn't tell you, but Waze will actually tell you where the popo is. And if you got that on Waze when you set your route and it's plugged into Android Auto, it'll go over your speakers. Plus, I do Pandora. I mean, I'll put on concerts and listen to stuff like that. So, you know, we get to hear all kinds of things while you're driving. But now, Android also, when someone calls, and it does not matter if you have a headset and your headset is linked, as soon as you put the headset on and you hit answer the call, it'll answer the call on your headset. But then it swaps it straight to freaking Android Auto through the speakers and all that. And I'm like, my microphone, you can't really hear me because I've got a glider kit. It's a unmuffled Jake brake and unmuffled exhaust, so it's a bit rumbly loud. So nobody can really hear me on that microphone. So then I'm sitting there trying to get off the Android Auto bull crap just so I can freaking hear on the phone. So yeah, it's crazy. And see, y'all, my brain, ADHD brain, I've done spun through probably what, 10 different subjects and bouncing around, and now I've done lost track and we don't know where I began or where I was going at with my conversation. That's how my lives are. And that's how I am actually in person. My brain is, I'm like the hamster on the wheel. You get on the wheel and it's just spinning so fast, bam, when they say, you know, you're somewhere else all through the conversation. But now back to the dash cam. That's what we were on. The dash cam was muted. So I lost out. So the whole video and everything of me talking about the subject and everything, you can have the driving part, you can have the forward facing me, you can see my mouth moving, but you don't hear a thing. And I wasn't about to narrate the whole entire video all over again. So I'm like, well, let's just do it live. But with me, I'm one of the ones who I can't stand stopping the truck. Once I get in a groove and get going, I get going. I was actually driven. I drove for 7 hours and 58 minutes before I stopped the truck, or 7 hours 57 minutes. I had like either 2 or 3 minutes left on my 8-hour break before I was forced to stop the truck. Now I use Google Maps and I use Android. Now I like Waze for as far as the police. When you know, like if a car's on the side of the road, it lets you know, because I'm a truck. I always play nice and be courteous. I like to move over. Well, if it says there's a car on the shoulder, I want to try to be looking in my mirror. Okay, can I go ahead and get over? That way I'm not blindsided. Like if I'm behind another truck, a lot of trucks will not move over, even if they're capable of moving over with a car on the side. I am one who does my best to move over, because you never know, because there have been truck drivers who have hit a person before when someone committed suicide by truck. And then you do have some people who don't think. You've got idiots who are on the side of the road. Well, they just open the door without freaking thinking. I don't want to be that truck that hits a car because he slings his door open without even thinking. Yeah, I'm right on the freaking shoulder. It might not be a good idea to just go wink with my door and have a semi take it off. So I always use Waze for that. But now Google Maps gives you better ETA times. I've noticed Google Maps tracks traffic patterns and traffic speeds a lot better when it comes to your times. So if you want to know, okay, like dispatch is always, what's your ETA? What's your ETA? Do you know when you're going to get there? Everybody wants to know what your ETA is. Well, Google Maps is better for an ETA than Waze is. Anytime I'm on a longer run, I look at what Waze says, I look at what the GPS says, then I look at what Google Maps. All three of them are on a longer run, like say a 700-mile run. That could be, okay, we'll do it this way. For your day run, from when you know you start, when you know you're going to end up, it could be anywhere between a half hour, 45 minutes off. I'll just sit there and watch, Google Maps countdown. When I watch the GPS countdown, like, oh, that thing's like 30 minutes off. Then by the time you get in the day, then yeah, now they get closer together. But I use Google Maps for that better ETA. So that's one thing truckers need to look at. Use all your options. Like I'm looking, when I let dispatch know, hey, look, I can be here to unload. I gave them 10:30, 11. Of course, I got here at 10 o'clock local time to unload. So you have something better to give better ETA times with, and always give yourself the allowance for traffic. Like I let them know, hey, look, I don't know what kind of traffic I'm going to get into when I get there. Like last week when I came here, there was a 45-minute backup in Gary. I don't know if it was a wreck or what, but there was a 45-minute backup in Gary, Indiana, right there around Hammond. Well, between Gary and Hammond. So, you always look at stuff, because the truck GPS didn't count for all that, but Google Maps said, look, dude, you're looking at a 49-minute backup. I'm like, well, not every road is good for you to go up and down and through the streets and all that. Even though the truck with GPS said, yeah, you can take that road. Some roads you just look at on a satellite image and you try to look and see if you see trucks on that route, on those roads. Yes, take it. No, don't take it. So, we've got a lot of technology, so use the technology that we have. It just makes things easier, makes your job easier. So that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. But, it is what it is. But, like I say, I am scheduled on the next load. As soon as I get this bad boy unloaded today, head down to Kankakee, drop the tank wash, pick one up tomorrow, go down to Macon, Georgia. And I was originally going to go on something else, but someone decided, okay, I'm going to stay on it. So I'm not going to go on that dedicated part right now. But things are looking good for C3. If any of you tanker drivers are looking for, a good place, C3 is a good company that is growing. They are growing their chemical division. They're big in the Northeast in propane and butane and all that, but they are growing the chemical side. I'm actually, if anyone wants to drive for me over here, I'm actually got another truck that is sitting, so I need to start taking applications, getting people lined up, to try to see who is interested, discuss things. So if anybody is interested in wanting to drive for me over here in the black P579 I have set up for tankers, I'm going to go ahead and start taking applications. Then whenever we're ready and everything's done and set, we'll be good to go, because it'll take, you know, a couple weeks to a month to get everything through, because they've got to set up orientation, we got to set everything else up. So, you know, just if you're interested, you can contact me at tony@tourettes-trucking.com or contact@tourettes-trucking.com, or go to my website, tourettes-trucking.com, on my website. Bakersfield, how's it going there, California? My brother was just out there, Kenneth. Of course, my truck is not California legal. I've got a 2016 Coronado Glider kit I bought brand new with a Detroit D60. So this thing, California tell me, get the F out of here. You're not coming here with that mess, spitting up all your black pollution all up in our sky. Which I'm parked right here next to some beautiful trees right here. So I know if I fired up my truck, turned the APL fire truck, trees would be like, ooh, give me some of that black good stuff. In return, I'm gonna give you oxygen to breathe. Well, you know, if you stop cutting down all the freaking trees, all this stuff we put in the air and pollution, the trees would filter it out. Hello, McFly, anybody home? So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, cost of living is extremely high out there, Kenneth. Now, to be honest, me and my wife, we were actually talking about if the economy gets better, selling our house, if we get interest rates back down some, moving either Tennessee, I would even consider Mississippi or Alabama. Cost of living's a little bit cheaper in Mississippi, Alabama. You could buy a much more of a house in freaking Mississippi. A new one in Kelly, darling. Yep. 22, y'all, for who does not know, that is my twin brother. I'm twin 1, he's twin 2. I was actually Twin 1 Transport Incorporated. For people who are new to the channel don't know, I was originally Twin 1 Transport Incorporated. He's Twin 2 Transport Incorporated. But we have a problem when we go somewhere and they always ask company, Twin 1 Transport, they put the number 21 Transport. No, I'm not 21 Transport. That just sounds dumb. Twin. I'm a twin brother, firstborn twin, twin 1. So, you know, since I had the Tourette's Trucker channel, it's like, you know, let's just go ahead and incorporate all this into the business name. So in 2022, 2022, I officially changed the name from Twin 1 Transport to Tourette's Trucking Incorporated. Of course, that was a major cluster duck with the IRS and payroll taxes, because it took them almost a year to acknowledge the name change. So I kept getting late notices and penalties for not filing my payroll taxes. It's like, oh no, you're getting my payroll taxes. They're being deposited, because I have ADP direct deposit. They deal with all the taxes. They're sending it, here's the proof, they're sending it under my employee identification number, but the IRS hadn't recognized the name change. Well, when they got the tax return, they just turn around and like, oh, well, we're just going to issue a new tax ID number. Like, no, we're still under the old one, because the EIN does not change with a name change. It changes with a structure change. Now, if I was to go from a corporation to, say, an LLC and backtrack, whatever, now that would change the EIN. But that's right. And before, it was Twins at Transport when me and my twin brother started in trucking in 04. Talladega. See Talladega, I bet David's got cheaper property out there in Alabama. Got to be cheaper than Atlanta. I mean, our taxes, I was trying to look up our tax bill, because our property tax gets renewed in, that's right, Thor for president. We need Thor for president. Our property tax bill comes out in May, but I looked at 22, it was May 27th, 2023, it was May 26th. So hopefully next week I'll get the new property tax bill. But last year it was like 5,000 or something, 5,000 or close to 5,000. Like, or do I still have it up? It was obscene amount that was absolutely stupid. And I thought, you know, it was bad in like freaking South Georgia. It's like, no, it's worse up in freaking Atlanta area. Okay, it was 4,500. 4,528. 3,092 is the school tax. I don't have kids in school. I think it's crazy that you have to be like 65 or 68 or something to have the school tax taken off of your property tax bill when you don't have kids in school. It's like, you know, your kids are going to be graduating 20, 30 years before they, some people 40 years before they actually take off the school tax off your property tax. Because that's the majority of my bill right there. And then the rest of it is only $1,500 for the rest of the tax between county, M&O, county bond, fire, all the crazy stuff, you know. That's why we want to go somewhere cheaper. Get more bang for your buck, cost of living a little bit cheaper, because as a truck driver, you can live anywhere. Unless you're a truck driver who's hauling local, who's going to be home every single night, you don't really have to live near a terminal. Like, I live in Atlanta. My brother lives in Southeast Georgia. But yet our terminal is in New Jersey. I've seen that terminal when I first started. Catch you next time. All right, you be safe, Kenneth. That's right, Joshua. If Thor would run, Thor would probably do a better job than what we have now. I guarantee you, I bet Thor would do a better job. But, you know, just everything that's going on is crazy with the rates and the cost of living and everything. I just want to go somewhere that's cheaper. And I've only seen that terminal once in New Jersey when we first started, January 15th. Since then, haven't been back. So that's the good thing about it all. Woo! Oregon. Y'all get too cold up in Oregon. I don't like snow. Catherine freezes to death at 7. I'm probably going to get in trouble. That was my employee actually calling. He'll text me if it's something important. He was just on his way back. He's dropping a trailer in Knoxville, then he's going home. Taking some time off because his fiance is actually starting truck driving school. So he got to go home, get him some good cuddle time with his woman before she jets out. Because then you never know when they're going to have to try to time coming home together to see each other, with her being a trucker, him being a trucker, him doing tanking, her doing driving. You know, they've got to work together somehow to try to get their schedules coordinated to get home to see each other. So that's going to be fun. So I wish him the best of luck, y'all. Anyway, y'all, I guess we're going to call it the end of this live so I can call him back to make sure it wasn't something important, because it is your employee. You should talk to your employees because you never know what it is. Anyway, y'all, be good chatting with y'all. I don't do lives that often, so I figured, hey, while I'm sitting here, let me go ahead and get another live, because I got frustrated trying to work on a video. So I'm like, well, let me do a live. I got to get something out. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Stay blessed. Keep your shiny side up, rubber side down. We'll catch y'all in the next video if I can figure out how to get this thing turned off. Catch y'all later. Peace out. See, now there's a button somewhere. How do we stop it? Peace out.